Hello, it's Lynne again. This time I'm going to go into the basics of using Google Docs on your computer. So again, signing into Chrome and getting into your Drive. And if you want to find out more about that, please go to my earlier part 1 video of this going into Google Drive. So once you're in Google Drive, there's a couple of different ways that you can create a new document. The first one is to go new and Google Docs here, and you can just create a new Google Doc and it will take you immediately and create that Google Doc. One thing just to be aware of here is wherever you were in your drive, it will create the Google Doc there. So if I'm in a folder, so Lynne's work, for example, and I go to new Google Docs, when I create that doc, it will be created, and I'm going to call this one created in folder, just to prove that where we are. So when I am now in Lynne's work, and you can see that the one that I created when I was clicked on Lynne's work was created inside that folder. So it's just something to be aware of. So if you are in Lynne's work and then you go new there, the file that you make will be created inside that folder. Okay. The other way to make a new Google Doc, and there's 2 different ways to do it, is to go to your dots down here and to go to Google Docs there. And if you do that, it will take you straight into the Google Docs, and it will show documents and some things that you've already made, and you can start a new document there. So there's 2 ways to create those Google Docs. The first writing that you do into this Google Doc, once you write the title up there, what you can do is click in the untitled document to put in the name, and it will automatically put in the first line of writing that you've done. So that's a nice easy way to get your title in. Okay, once you've got some writing in, I want this to be my title, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight it, and instead of having it as normal text, I'm going to make it the title. It's really cool to use those styles from here. I mean, I could have just taken this text, I could have made it bigger using the font size, I could have made it bold using this bolding. However, for accessibility purposes, it's good to use the titles and the headings here. The reason it's good is that students who have vision impairments will be able to navigate much more easily through the document if you've used the headings and subheadings. If you don't like the look of one of your titles, you can just change it. So what we can do is I've made this a title, so when I click on it I can see it's a title. Now if I want my titles in this document all to be red or bright red perhaps, then I can make my title red, and then I go to title and I go update title to match, so that when I make a new title, if I was to change this from normal text to title now, it would come out in that red again. Okay, so this is my Google Doc, and I've made it, and I've just started to use the font. So now I can change the font and the style. So this is a dog again. Whoops, dog. And I'm going to change that to normal text. And I can change the color of it here. And I can change I can bold it by using the styles, and I can highlight it by clicking between text and highlight here, and so I can highlight in pink as well. So that's pretty easy to do. I can insert a table, so I can just go up to Insert table, and I can have as many rows as columns as I like, and that's just an easy way to insert a table. If I want to, once I'm in the table, I can delete a row just by going up to the tables toolbar and delete and insert rows, etc., etc. I can also do the same thing by right-clicking when I'm in there to insert and delete rows. So that's an easy way to work with your tables. To use voice typing, you just go to Tools, Voice Typing. Now I like to change mine to New Zealand English before I get started. And just click on the tool here and you'll be able to speak your typing. So let's have a go at that. I need to allow my microphone so that the document can hear me. And of course the document can hear me because it's typing as I speak. Full stop, new paragraph. Just click to stop as you want that to stop. Okay, the last thing we're going to do in this today is to copy a document. So if I get a document that's somebody else's, or if I've got a document that I want to copy for any reason, I just go up File and Make a Copy. So this will default to Copy of Test Document, and you just go OK. So that when I go back to my drive, you can see that this is the copy one, this is the original, and they are both filed in my drive, and we'll see the copy of test here, and the test document is down here because they're in alphabetical order. Okay, I hope you found that useful, and that's it for now.